Assalamualaikum, ladies and gentlemen. I am Haji Zainal Abidin, blogger Mahaguru58. Today I have two guests with me from the Malaysian Indian Creative Content Action Force. So I'd like to introduce you to, first and foremost, Puan Jasmine Abdul Wahab. She is a spokeswoman for the MICCAF, and besides me is Brother N.S. Krishna. Thank you very much for being here. I'd like to address Puan Jasmine first. Puan Jasmine, can you please introduce yourself and the problems that MICCAF is facing today?
Okay, I'm Jasmine binti Abdul Wahab. MICCAF is actually a loose coalition of about 8 of us who are active producers and directors in this local Malaysian Indian content industry. And what we did was that we practically got fed up with the scenario at this moment, and we decided to get together and do something about it and not just sit back and complain. So the Malaysian Indian creative content at this moment has got a lot of negative feedback from the public, saying that it's not up to the mark, it's not good content, they are not talented, they are not producing things which are worth seeing. Probably half of their comments are true, but we disagree to the balance half, has been that we are being compared to India. Okay, you have to understand India has a history of 90 years in filmmaking.
More than that.
It should be more than that. I'm being very prudent in saying 90 years. And we in Malaysia have max about 15 years of filmmaking, Indian content filmmaking. What happened here is that with 15 years, you cannot compare us to the 90 years of seniority, right? So the first fact is that we need time, we need more experience, because we have to make all the mistakes. Today India didn't come where it is, or it's not where it is today without making any of the mistakes. So we have to make our mistakes, we have to learn from other mistakes, and then we can be where India is. Okay. To do the mistakes, or to commit the mistakes, or to even experience what it feels like to actually make a film, we do not have much avenue. We have RTM, which is actually giving us 1.5 hours for the local Indian content.
Just 1.5 hours?
Well, they have 2 channels, but RTM1 is totally Malay content. Okay, so and RTM1 is practically dedicated for out of the city folks, and RTM2 is mainly urban. And RTM2 caters for every other people. I mean, it's not just Indians who live in this country, right? We have Malays, we have Chinese, we have Punjabis. So RTM plays movies for even Telugu and Malayalis, right? And for local content, they have 1.5 hours per day. And starting this year, they have 1 local film per month.
Starting this year?
Starting this year.
Has it started yet?
Yeah, it has started. So what happened earlier, normally RTM telecasts about 52 films, Tamil films. Now they telecast 12 local films per year. So they have done their part. With that 1 channel, we feel that they have done their part. And if they get their digital channels going, then we can ask them for more. At this stage, we cannot ask them for more.
What about the other TV stations?
If you come to MEDIA Prima has 4 channels under its bouquet, TV3, NTV7, Channel 9 and 8 TV. They don't have
any slots?
Tamil content.
I see.
They have 1 Hindi movie per month in one of their channels, 1 Hindi movie per week, sorry. So they have 52 Hindi movies in one of their channels, and that's it.
I see.
And that 52 Hindi movies is mainly catering to the Malays. It's not catering to the Indians, local Indians. So they don't have any Tamil movies, they don't have any local content, and this has been going on for the last 6 to 8 years. And they claim they do not owe us social responsibility.
I see. That's MEDIA Prima.
That's MEDIA Prima.
What about Astro?
MEDIA Prima also says that they cannot get sponsors. What we would like to emphasize here is that the Indians use shampoo to wash their hair.
True.
They use soap to bathe.
Right.
And we Indians also use milk powder and Maggi and Milo and everything. So are you trying to tell me that all these vendors out there do not recognize us as customers?
That is wrong.
Exactly. So their argument is totally out. So if we go to Astro, like how Mahaguru asked, Astro has got 9 Tamil channels.
Right.
Okay. We have Wanavil in 201.
Okay.
We have Velitirai.
Yes,
We have Makkal TV. We have Tangatirai, Aditya, Chutti TV, Sun TV, Sun Music, and Astro First.
If I am not mistaken, most of these channels are from India.
All of them are from India.
The entire channels.
The entire bouquet are from India.
I see.
Okay, on Wanavil channel, they do have local content, and that is their escape route. Because you see, the Malaysian law requires 70% local content.
Okay.
Okay. So in Astro, there's Ria, which is local content. There's Valai Toy, which is local content for Chinese. But then, when it comes to Tamil, okay, what they say is they have their own in-house production. So they show account to the government. See, I have my local content.
I see.
But their in-house production is rubbish. Okay. And their in-house production is done with very minimal budget, and it's done inside with whatever is their requirement, or so they claim. They claim they have 600 hours of local content. Show us where's your 600 hours of local content. And out of this 600 hours, how many hours have you outsourced to the local Indian producers? Why are you not outsourcing it? Why are you doing it in-house? Why are you taxing your staff until 2 of your staffs fails and your managers have to be suspended for a week? So all these things are happening and no one knows. What MICC Action Force is trying to do is create the awareness. Let the public know what's happening. Astros comes back to us with all these excuses. They say they do not have sponsors to sponsor local content. All the sponsors want to sponsor foreign programs. We all have to understand, Astro is not a free-to-air channel. Astro is a paid channel. You are not supposed to play commercials in the first place. Check out your HBO. Look at your Fox. Look at your Diva. Look at your AXN. Do you see any commercials?
No.
You will see program promos.
Yes.
Why is Wanavil playing commercials? And all these commercials are from India. They are all imported with Indian artists, Indian models, Indian cine stars. Why? Are you trying to tell me we locals do not know how to make a commercial? Are we that stupid? Hrithik Roshan comes to Malaysia to shoot this commercial. But we Malaysians do not use our own artists to shoot our own commercials. These are all recycled from Indian commercials. By right, they are not supposed to play any commercials with foreign artists according to the Malaysian regulation.
Okay. So let's take it from here. I'd like to ask the local Malaysian Indians, if you agree with what Puan Jasmine is saying, you are most welcome to email us. I will provide the email address after this, where we will be receiving your emails and will answer them. And we'll get back to the local authorities. So we will be back with you after this. Thank you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just now we have heard from Puan Jasmine about the problems that are being faced by the Malaysian Indian Creative Content Action Force. These are a group of producers of films and dramas who are facing a firewall actually. They are actually facing a firewall which is caused by unscrupulous people who are calling the shots. Whereas the Malaysian Indian creative industry, these people are actually trying to earn a living. They are trying to give employment to about 5,000 Malaysian Indians. Look, the onus here is on the government opening up avenues, opening up opportunities for our people, our own citizens. If you don't take care of the Malaysian Indians, who else is going to take care of them? Already we are facing a lot of crime. a lot of social problems. And most of our, Indian Malaysians who are caught in a dilemma actually, because if they want to go for further studies, we have all these stipulations and all these restrictions in place. And then we have another political situation where the Indians have nobody that they can actually look up to. Each person is trying to pass the buck. Alright, let's go down to the basics. The basics is that the Malaysian Indian creative content producers, film, makers and all this, they are facing a firewall. Those who are supposed to, give them the opportunity in order for them to open up the opportunity to those 5,000 other people, they are facing a situation where one or two persons are calling the shots. So as Puan Jasmine has rightfully said, Malaysian Indians are also consumers. Alright? There is no way that anybody is giving free food, oil and gas, whatever the products, to the Indian community. And these Indian community people who are subscribing to, let's say, satellite TV like Astro, they are being given content and productions from India. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to, make India richer by robbing these Malaysian Indian film and drama producers? You are stopping the Malaysian people who are studying in the universities and colleges, who are graduating with masters and diplomas in this, from getting any employment. So, I would like to address this problem once and for all. I hope the proper ministries, the departments concerned, they will seriously look into this. I'd like to go back to Puan Jasmine. So, Puan Jasmine, what is your suggestion to the Malaysian departments or ministries concerned? Can you please speak to the camera?
Well, the first thing they have to do is that for any industry to succeed, the person who is working there should have certain feelings, goodwill feelings, patriotism, We have a foreigner sitting in Astro for the last 17 years.
Foreigner calling the shots?
Yes, the foreigner is heading the Indian channel for the last 17 years. That could be one of the reasons why he doesn't feel patriotism towards the Malaysians.
Naturally.
Yeah, because, you will normally take care of your own kind.
True.
That happens anywhere, even in the animal kingdom. You always take care of your own kind. He's very well taking care of his kind. Who's going to take care of us?
That's right.
So, our call is for a local Malaysian to head a local Malaysian channel. We want to be Malaysian, we want to buy Malaysian, and we want to report to a Malaysian.
That is true.
Right?
I totally agree.
If for the last 17 years, Astro could not manage or overlook a technological transfer, then I think they have failed in their job. Technological transfer should have happened, because it happened in any other channel. It only did not happen in the Tamil channel.
I see.
I'm very sure there are Indians out there who are master's degree holders, who are PhD degree holders, who have very good background and who are well qualified with good character, who can head this channel.
I'm sure, I agree.
Are we trying to say, or is Astro trying to say, that out of so many Indians living in Malaysia, there is not even one human being who's capable of heading the Indian content? Not one Indian?
What do you think of that, Brother Krishna?
Okay, I agree with what Jasmine said. Let's talk about activity here. So already 26 years around, and when they started, they had Mat Salis, and they came and they taught our local people, and but not even 1 year they went back, and for the past 25 years, locals have been running the station, and now it's a 24 hours station, and our local, we are capable of doing that. We can run a TV station. So it's not a big issue. And I agree, all the content from India, it doesn't portray the local patriotism, doesn't portray the local culture. Our Indian culture here is different with the Indian culture in India. And who's making money out of it. And if you see, there are so many titles, Chellamuthu drama from Radhika, Indian famous producer. She is supplying 1,300 episode of dramas.
But the Astro.
Yeah, there is only one title. There are so many titles. And if you see what Astro is giving, they are only giving 2 episodes. Earlier last year, they gave 2 episodes to 27 companies for local. And this year, they spent 1.3 million only. And they have given 5 episodes for 13 companies. Okay, this is not balanced at all. You see, Radhika is getting 1,300 episodes, and local we are getting 5 episodes.
I see.
You see, there's huge,
Quite a disparity.
Yeah.
Quite a large disparity.
and in our situation now in terms of economic, if you see, our artists, our technicians, they are not full time in the industry.
Part-timers.
Yeah, part timers. Why? Part time they are working as insurance agent. They are working in other sectors.
They have to moonlight.
Yeah. The problem is, the platform is there, the field is there. Just open the gate for us. We will show how we play.
Okay.
And the best example we can refer is always TV3 and also Vasantham, Singapore. With only 450,000 population of Indians in Singapore, Vasantham channel is running, they are producing a lot of excellent dramas, excellent programs which have international standard. Why and how? Because they have been given chance to produce.
The doors have been opened.
Yes, correct.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I will be following up with from the street interviews. I will be asking the Malaysian Indians who are paying. They are not watching free TV. Okay, they are paying for the Astro Wonderful programs, this and that. I will be following up with direct feedback from those who are paying, and I will be taking this up with the following authorities, with those who are calling the shots here. And actually, we are trying to create more opportunities for the Malaysian Indian creative industry. Thank you very much. We will be following up again on this issue. Have a nice day. Thank you.